Nigga cleared. Oh, fuck. The camera? It probably ain't been on in a while.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's
Yeah, I
Stadium
ain't
in
wanna put the
Santa
black ass
Clara.
uniform
The
on that hot
scene a
ass
short
Sunday.
time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're
Putting that
ready
hot
for
ass shit on in
football
the
as the
daytime.
49ers get set to do
Trying to play
battle
us.
with the Green Bay Packers. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and no... Back here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 29-yard line.
Let's see what we got.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Watch the whip.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
On second down, here's Rodgers. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but
like
out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Looking deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in.
I caught that shit. Ever went out of my hand or something?
Touchdown, Packers.
No, I heard a pitty pat though, like I hit it.
Adams, 76 yards. And
That like a pitty pat, dog.
Taking the early lead.
Man, I don't know how I ain't touched that, B.
Get the football to start the game and score it.
That should have been knocked to the fucking ground.
Was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in there?
3rd and fucking 11.
That'll be 10. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Man, that was dirty, dog. No motherfucking 3rd and 11, dog.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. They begin the drive with Coleman. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Let's talk a little football 101. Because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, 80!
Strong right, strong right, strong right.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Man, what?
12 yards there and a first down.
Nigga went through my blocker, though.
Very nice
He was out of
carries
there.
to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second
wow.
one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
That was fucking wild.
Tighten up, tighten up.
6, 52.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep
Big time,
left
bro.
side here. And this is caught inside the 5. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 40-yard
You know the bad pass?
touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 58 yards.
Got it out there, but
And the
wasn't right.
49ers are within an extra point of
Put the
tying
weight
this
on that
thing
bitch.
up. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure
Now
out
you
how
see
to
me
fix
going for
things
that
there.
pick.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag
Nigga
route,
got short arms on that bitch.
finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen
I
once
don't
he
know
has
why
the
he
ball
ain't
in his
dive through the
hands.
shit.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
He had to spin around and shit.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down.
26.
So that'll back him up 5. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8.
Here we go, G, get off the field.
Now a give, right side. Grant. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down.
He ain't even blocked that boy.
Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
Nigga saw that X Factor, yeah.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
Right.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Now they hand off to Coleman, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, 80!
Big series right here. We got to step up.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He finds McKinnon, complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A gain of a yard. Next It's 3rd and 11.
Probably caught it with that hard hitting ass nigga.
Here we go.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Over the middle, complete. That's Goodwin.
Blow the whistle, bro.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
No. 58.
Right there, 56. Watch the out.
Got a man, that's Allison. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
I like that left leader.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. 7-7, our score after 1. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
You got motion man right there. 56 to Mike.
Back one.
Check 56.
Hey, we didn't give up.
And they try to sweep the Jones. And he'll lose
55.
yardage on this one back to the 13. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
That was easy.
I know when I was a kid, I always got
Nigga
real
just pushed
excited
him.
when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and
Yeah,
just
that was
go.
bad.
That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Watch the run. Watch the big 30.
Watch the shit. Watch the shit.
Inside.
Watch the shit.
Easy.
Rodgers now to throw.
Oh, safe.
And Rodgers is going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
This is taken at the 10. And San Francisco gets set to go
Yeah,
here.
Rodgers would've
They
lost
got
that
the
bitch in the end
lead
zone.
last time, had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Good
Big
tackle,
guys
bitch.
up front. You know
Fuck.
the
I
motivational
forgot that I was
speech on the
on.
sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Like 20.
From the 29, Garoppolo escaping the pressure right. And that's off the mark,
Good, right?
incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Garoppolo. And he will not be able to hang on through the the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Looked like he had the
Here comes
fucking ball.
49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Got a lot of wind out there. That's why my fucking pass went stupid. Just to think about it. The 7 miles per hour wind.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. And they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of
It
runs.
covers there.
Just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward. One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? In this case, they managed to get it done.
That one, a
knew
gain
I
of
had
20
that shit,
and
dog.
a first down.
Look, tried to jump that motherfucker forward. The wind must be, though. That nigga spotted that bitch. I couldn't spot it.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it a second down.
Fucking wind took the ball.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And again, it's Rodgers.
Man, give me that.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
I think that bitch came out
That's a
too
drive
late.
killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Go ahead.
On first down, it's Coleman, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're
Nigga,
counting
last
on
name
your
Smith for real. I was
offensive
just calling
line
him
to
Will
take
Smith
control of
for
the
the
line of
91.
scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Get that bitch up.
Zadarius Smith drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 16. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it,
7 and
but you
7.
have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers, he's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes
He went up there trying to grab that
a lot
bitch.
of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
54. Mike 54.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up fourth. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fielded at the 20. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Here we go, here we go.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes
pull
you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Goodwin. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Play action. Garoppolo. Packer pressure, and down he goes. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he's going to go down again. Kenny Clark in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. There's Garoppolo to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, that came a little abruptly here. So working on my hip up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the 3rd quarter now.
Should do that bitch with.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Preston Smith able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. On play action, now Garoppolo. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Now a give. This is McKinnon.
Oh, my fucking God.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd
My
and 7.
fucking God, though.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on the defense. They can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock.
And this is
You better catch that motherfucker.
Garoppolo able to find Goodwin for a big one. 55 yards.
Nobody was sticking that boy.
It must be something about the night air.
I don't like how I had to dive and catch the motherfucker.
Under the light.
Yeah, we've established anything in his vicinity, he's grabbing it. They'll try with McKinnon. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
You got to dive and catch the motherfucker. Man, put the walk on the
sets up 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the
that wind, though.
2nd and goal. They'll try and run with McKinnon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Forgot about the wind.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Nigga just dog us like that.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Hey, guys, I got 15. 15's mine. I'm taking it.
Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Call that? No, fuck no.
That will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another It got his man complete.
Man, we can't pick that off,
down to the 35.
Man.
A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 45 yards. So that changes
jumping like a
bit.
motherfucker,
Here's a
dog.
1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's Rodgers. The left side
Oh, nigga jumping like a motherfucker. Melvin and couldn't do nothing with that shit.
One to about the 20-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now in the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels. Got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
At the Niners' 19-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Jones.
Oh, Lord. Jimmy Graham can't block him.
Here, knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of 2.
The nigga can't block it.
Down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those
Damn, they
extra
tripped
tight
over
ends,
him, man.
They weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Yeah.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. Right hash, 37-yard attempt.
Missed that
he
bitch.
missed it.
Yeah.
He missed it just wide of that left upright.
That win.
It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Here we go, here we go.
Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss two in a row.
Shit.
He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing
that
out
boy with
punishment,
anger.
but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On second down there.
Man, come on,
It's
bro.
Coleman.
Oh, that fucking
and that
green.
one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth
All
of the
that
blitz
fucking
as the
green out there,
linebacker
though.
was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on
that
this
fucking
third
green.
quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded at the 33.
Bitch.
Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Throwing is Rodgers. Throw left side complete. It's Adams. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. DeForest Buckner forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers to throw. Going for the deep ball.
Oh, about to say,
And
dog.
that will be
Come on, bro.
incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. They passes like that downfield. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, Andy!
Big stop, let's go!
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he'll be a
my
couple
God.
yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 10 yards on
how
the
you gonna
pickup there,
fucking
and it'll be
bust that,
2nd
man?
down.
21,
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zadarius Smith, his 2nd sack
the one.
of the night.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard
That
line.
nigga fucking
That
Coleman
winds
could have
up
bust
being
that
a
bitch for a touchdown,
4-yard
though.
loss and leads to 4th down.
So statistically, both of these
No, I
offenses
am.
having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. So possession goes over here on the punt. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Bosa.
Oh, he
Oh,
can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead
How you
it
gonna pick
falls
that
down
off, dog?
incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Rodgers to throw again. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Over the middle, taken in. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
It doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
And he's got it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 17 yards out. And the Packers are back within a score. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that will get them one closer. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Black 80!
Drop deep, drop deep.
The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score. But they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, but now it's 3rd down.
Oh, dang, did I?
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw, Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
I didn't put it in him. Must be Eric. It was on the other bit.
On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's really easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Well, going deep here for Taylor. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
I remember a coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Rodgers to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Rodgers. desperation throw deep down. He's got a man complete.
Man, you see the nigga caught that shit,
Way
bro?
down to the 36
Why would that boy got away? What if he'd have got away with that shit just now?
They knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated
That nigga
really
caught that bitch on.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Dang. Just not your man? Man, that shit was crazy. Man, what the fuck he had? I don't know how he caught this shit. Then got away. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was crazy. I don't even know. He threw a perfect pair just not though, and he down and was hitting his fucking offensive lineman with the ball throwing it. Oh. I don't know if that shit a part of the play or what. Mm-hmm. Brandon should turn that shit over. That nigga just bust that fucking 60-yard run on us and killed the game. It was 27-25 though, with 7 minutes left. Nigga bust that bit about 60 yards, you know.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
And he'll
not to return this one, so they'll...
But damn it, he'll get us to him. I forgot. Oh, I thought you was up there. I thought you was up there.
25 on the touchback.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Let's pick it up. It's out time, guys. Out time. Let's get off the field.
There's Garoppolo on first. Incomplete. Trent Taylor, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority 1.
11. Hey, Charlie.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. That one goes for 36 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. You got it.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo.
Over here.
There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
You get block me. You get block me. You get block me.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
I could not get control,
Game
though.
can look like a disaster.
That bitch so fucking
It all
fast.
depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. That is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 20-yard touchdown. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's me. Mike 56. Mike 56. Woo! Out. 56. Mike 52 jet bombers. 52 jet bombers. I'm trying to collect. Zoom.
They'll start the drive. Carry by Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No, how the nigga hold that ball, though?
I would think as a play call, you want to look for some quick
Nigga put everything in that boy just now, man. Damn. Came out of nowhere,
Because
too.
when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him.
Oh, no. Thank you, Sherman. Thank you, fucking little Dion over there. You should have picked it up. I fucked him up. He was going to get it.
There, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until
You seen that
finish.
nigga about to react to it, but I had clicked on a nigga. Fucked him up. Glad he broke that motherfucker up. I really felt pleased. Oh, that good coverage.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Watch his left. Watch his left.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them. I don't know if he threw that bitch high or what.
On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away.
The bad punt. Not too bad.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Here we go, here we go. Black 80!
On second down, it's Coleman trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game. Because
wide open, man.
Those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on first down, second down, third down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
49-yard punt, 5 on the return.
Good break up. Dang.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So
yeah, hell blocking on that.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
First down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Now Rodgers. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Dee Ford in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So that complicates things a bit.
Blocking nobody else that
18
went.
yards to go now on second down. Rodgers now to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 28 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Now it's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
I'm on 56. You won one of the games, so I'm on a pick.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Check, right, 54.
Rodgers to throw once more. Open man is Allison, complete.
Gotta
He's
hit that
got this
bitch
to
here to
the
let it
30
go.
before being taken down. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here's Rodgers. Man open,
God.
that's Marquez
Not a
Valdez-Scantling.
pick.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark
I
him
won't
at the
pick that
5.
up.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are within an extra
Couldn't get out the
point of
field.
tying this thing up.
3rd and 13 and
Crosby
shit.
connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the... And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep
I did a bit
moving
by
the
the fall
ball.
right in my hand.
You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the ground, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
Let's go.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The give is to Jones. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? Time for a break.
Nigga trying to finger roll that bitch, huh?
Want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That's fielded in the end zone.
Come on now. Let's go.
Yeah, you watch that bitch to the fucking sink, went to the locker room, huh?
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Oh, man. I could not jump, Melvin.
How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes
chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like you're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. On play action. Now Rodgers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Oh.
And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first.
All right. That nigga hit. That nigga can't catch.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. 3rd and short. McKinnon.
Yeah, Ronnie want to play it in,
right?
right?
Play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 4th down.
Slim Goody. Stripper name.
Now after a loss of 2.
It's 4th down.
What up, Ronnie? You watching niggas all the way to the locker room, my beat.
As they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out.
tell y'all.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from
Sure, sent me your chat.
yards out.
That ball, what's
They
his
don't
name?
get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Mm-hmm.
And now Cornell. That was the easiest way.
You picking your plate, Mel?
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Oh, man, yanking that and everything. Yeah, Ron.
Yeah. There you go down.
What's up? That's that nigga, man. What's up? Nigga in this bitch.
There go Melvin now. Yeah. That bitch got a new name, Ex-Murderer 504.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Man. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
Damn. That's pretty tense. What's wrong with you? You pregnant?
The Packers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
No, that little boy be bowling over there, yeah.
Flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Did you win? Did you win a game that night? Oh, damn. Man, where LeSean and all them sad ass boys at?
You can see all them sad ass boys. That's fucked up.
Yeah, nigga.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay.
Man, where the f*** you call that at, man? Fucking Keith. Keith ain't on.
And he fields it cleanly. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Niners will go on offense.
Yeah.
1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. They struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Y'all niggas stupid. Oh, shit. That nigga about to pee on himself. That nigga about to pee on himself.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And the Niners get there and bring him down. D Ford able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Oh, shit. That nigga Burger King.
Nigga got that fucking corner store in there, man.
That's caught by
That nigga Burger King with
He'll get this one down near the
record.
20-yard line, just shy of the
And they got to
20.
put Burger King
That
on.
one covers
Gotta let him
29
down.
yards. First down. Rodgers now 6 for 6
Oh,
since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. This is caught.
Look at all that
Stopped a
contact.
few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big hitter there.
That's a lot of
This one
contact,
good
B.
for 18.
Man, who that
There's
was? He
so many
said,
things to
man,
watch
see
for
him
when you
after
play
you beat him,
defense.
man, see him log
And
on
reading
there.
your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place.
I was telling
Sometimes
him
your
to-
eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy,
Remember that
didn't it?
dude?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. It's a 3-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Packers get back out in front. And they're able to run it in. It started with the battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 18. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kenny Clark gets it for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed.
So y'all, hey, look, y'all niggas keep saying that, I'm gonna have to trademark it. Fuck.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. He finds
This
McKinnon.
nigga beat me 9 straight times. A lot of shit will come up from out there.
What's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara.
Good down.
It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Garoppolo now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
What quarter y'all in?
4. 5 minutes left. 4 quarter, 5 minutes left.
Pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Second down, McKinnon. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Niners on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
21.
Working from the gun.
Oh.
And a big turnover there
Man.
as his guys will get
That
the
nigga just
football
stood
back.
there.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Charles called me, man, who was calling Burger King? I kept hearing on the broadcast.
They'll keep it on the ground.
The fuck was that,
It's
man?
Jones. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
God.
11 yards there, first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much
How
for the
he
first
fumbled
3
it?
quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here.
That nigga
down the
hand the ball off
stretch.
to 2
I'm not
niggas
sure
just
it
now.
was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
That nigga was looking for somebody else to play.
358.
56. Yeah. We don't want none.
Oh, wow.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Nigga just pushed him.
Absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Nigga pushed that ball and dropped it.
4 yards shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
Here we go. 180.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. On first down, McKinnon. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eye.
Look at that throw. How did nigga ain't touch it?
A gain there.
I don't even know how he didn't bring it up.
So it's 1st and goal. Need to be, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in for a yard out. And the 49ers have retaken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late.
I don't know how he didn't touch
You
it.
got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Back to throw. caught on the right side by Jones. And they're able to get this one across the
This fucking move is slow, huh?
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. They'll look to throw. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man, that's Allison. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
First down, Packers.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
26.
He's back to throw.
Give me that shit. Oh my God, Melvin, you serious?
That would have sealed it.
Instead,
second down.
Yep.
Nearly an interception if that one's picked off.
No, how they no intercept, dog?
On life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage,
game
you're
time,
so
huh?
focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that
Oh
situation.
man,
They work again
How
from
that
the
happen, bro?
38 on 2nd and 10.
nigga could have played that no better than that, though.
Back to throw.
Let's go.
17-14.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh yeah, yeah. Damn.
And that's going to be
We got 50.
incomplete.
We got 50 seconds
Good
left.
effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
17-14,
Again, he was
I'm up.
looking for Devontae
Something
Adams,
like Burger
and
King.
it's 3rd down.
He said they intercept.
Which y'all score is come out.
Back to throw,
y'all gotta
Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the
You don't
big
want to let
first
it go,
down.
huh? Fucking game and expired.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on
Right.
4th down.
Go, go.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Ball game.
And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And you can just about put this one in the win column for the 49ers. Good starting field
That was
position
a
for
good
the
one, huh?
49ers as they have it 1st and 10. Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he's got a first down and inside of midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. That's the run he's been waiting for, Charles. He's been bottled up all game. That run alone got him more yards than he had in all his previous carries combined. And now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Good job,
Adrian
motherfucker.
Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. To throw is Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. One final try now for Rodgers. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Right. Save the intercept.
Well, going into the final
Good
play
game,
of
man.
this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy. Thank the Lord for my people in my
You
head.
see, you gonna look at all the
Lost a
drops.
lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Feel like ginger from casino.
God.
Right before I leave, press that like I'm Eno.
No, I'm in another game.
I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. And a genie with the snails and a
Accept that, man.
and I wish it well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty
Detroit?
bills. They can't get it by they sell. Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else.
You in Detroit?
Mm-hmm. Let's see what they looking like. Man, I'm rolling, dog. He played with Detroit?
Matthew, I know Matthew Stafford. That nigga is horrible. Ain't no return.
I got the other boy though. What his name is, Mel? Got another nigga on the other side. Right. No, what that nigga
Sports coverage
23
of the
is.
National Football League comes to you from Ford
Right.
Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both
Ain't
teams
no
emerging
turn.
from
Ain't
the
got
Ford
them
Field
seats up like
tunnels
that.
just a short time ago.
Ain't
And
got
of
it
course, the
returned.
loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the New Orleans Saints. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Fuck, it was third and what? 19, nigga? Fuck. What's supposed to do? Oh, my fault.
Mike 51. Mike 51. Let's go.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second
That was a
down.
good game, man. I thought you were about to get
Well,
that
he's
bitch.
looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I
That
think he was
leg
lucky
drive.
to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Ready. Yellow lady.
I had to go way down the field.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas.
Oh, yeah, when I did that cross the middle to
And
the
he
running
gets
back.
this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for a first down pickup.
He should at least
18
knock it down.
yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And they'll get it down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And that's right here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of this caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Now, that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze, and it's hauled in by Jared Cook. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games. Like taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 30 yards. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
You'll be all right.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Thanks. Man, I'm about to get his ass tore up, son. Hey, shit.
I ain't got Calvin Johnson.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker
you ain't got much, what his name, Maurice
Marquise. He calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender's making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football, so I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They're going down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They are going to go for it. It's Stanford. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Get over it, man.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out
concentrate, Ron. Concentrate.
The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away.
Richard Sherman came through the man.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Breeze.
Concentrate.
Touchdown, Saints. From 21 yards away. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
Concentrate, man, so you don't get them feet.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown. And quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, already on the road to be able to go into someone else's house.
People ain't out. They ain't at the game yet.
Obviously, your confidence rises in a big way, and it puts some doubt in their minds.
Yeah, really. When the smoke clear, you'll be all right.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. confidence.
And he's able to get out to the 32.
Matthew
Down
Stafford about to
there.
get his lunch age just
But now
now.
they face third
They was about
down.
to kill him.
Brandon,
He
perfect
hurried him
defense in
through
this
that bitch.
situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed
trying to dig in their
watching how the
playbook a little bit.
defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see
Digging
him
their
pointing,
playbook.
communicating. There he is. And he passed
stand
him
him
off
up.
to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to first.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
This nigga just come straight in. You just let them in. And they ain't even
So
blocked.
from the
They just let
36
them
now,
in.
first and 10.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
Here's Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a first down or more. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47. Sliding out of the
Oh, man, look at this nigga Stafford.
Throw
I told
across
you
his
that.
body,
I
and
let
it's
you Stafford.
intercepted.
You got
Why
it.
you did that?
Marcus Williams. And he's
That man wide open.
to the
I don't know
21-yard
who he
line.
think. We tried to tell him.
Okay, it's real simple.
Dog,
to
that
say
man
from
wide
here, but we
open.
know
Dog,
that
he like
sometimes
the
as a
worst
quarterback,
quarterback
you've
on
got
the
to know
game.
when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something
78.
out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield.
Yeah,
and it gets
79.
intercepted.
Dog,
And a short gain there as he'll get it up
That
only to
nigga
around the
wide.
24. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs,
That
they'll
nigga
find
wide
a way what they
open.
just saw from the defense right there.
They
They
do a
sold out
whole,
and stopped
like,
that running play.
order, man, nigga.
I'd say keep that
You
in
ain't
mind.
supposed to-
They
you
want to
could've
try
at
that
least
again.
been
Go
81.
play action, hit them over the top.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Bud.
Right.
From the 24, Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 4th down.
Whatever it is. I'm about to get the possession back right here.
So here we go on 4th down.
Oh, shit.
And Gibbs got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Facing a 4th down, they
Stafford
come
about to
away with
wake up,
18
man.
yards and the first
That's
down
just too late,
conversion.
man. Tell you this shit is over with.
Good to wake up.
Breeze now on first down. Out to the flat.
Damn, nigga
That's
pulled his
complete to
tail.
his
I
running
said it.
back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver.
Yeah.
They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. It's brought in right side.
Oh, yeah?
Again.
Where they playing
They'll
at?
get him down
At
as he's
Burn?
inside the 40.
And
That'll put him at an even 50
At Mac
receiving
Folk,
yards
huh?
now in this first half. And it's a first down. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now,
Yeah.
throwing the ball to start the drive. 2 minutes to play.
Man, you better
First half,
concentrate.
it's 14-0.
I'm trying to concentrate. We have right?
We remind you
They
that
gotta
coming up
get
in
that
2
big
minutes'
fight.
time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
I don't even know how you got a first down. I'm trying to think.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. when he can make a play
There we go. Oh, you got to hold on to that.
I don't know what you telling Ronnie for anyway. He ain't gonna be playing that game.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Let's
Okay.
phrase this delicately, okay?
Right.
Might have had
Okay.
a better
Just for that.
option instead of throwing the football in double coverage.
He was blanketed. I was surprised that he went his direction.
Yeah, should have thought maybe about the check down.
Just for
Get the
that.
completion, keep moving.
First down.
And he picks up the first
Just for
before
that.
he's taken down
I'm
at
gonna
the
show you
29. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
I'm about to show you right. Nigga, better than I can tell you right now.
95-56.
Throwing on first down is
Got
Breeze.
it. Boom. Let's go.
Incomplete, right side to Cook.
Get in there.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard.
Sound like he got a dub on
Completing
him.
some passes, and they just completed another one.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Sound like he got a dub on you.
A
The way you say
4-yard
the game,
touchdown
bro.
run. And the Saints add on to their lead.
And Brad, I think we have to look back at the
21
big call
nothing.
and go
What's
for it
happening?
on fourth down.
Yeah, that set up
Shake
everything.
you out
and
there on
the end result,
defense.
the short touchdown run.
Totally,
Correct me if I'm
man.
wrong. I don't think every coach would have
That
gone for
defense
it back
team,
there.
son.
You and I
You
both
can't
know
do the
every
same
coach
shit
would
with
not
every
have
team.
gone for it back there. So that showed a little bit of faith.
Nah, nigga
Actually
Stafford
showed a
killing
lot
me,
of
man.
faith
Nigga
in his
wide open.
team,
I could have
and
a
it was
fucking
rewarded.
touchdown.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and
That
what
was a
you
good
also
play
have
for
to
that
guard
one.
against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the
Ooh,
first
good
half.
throw, boy. Come
I'm
on,
not saying
man.
you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to
Put
really
a hand
force
up.
everything
Nigga
either.
putting that MC Hammer can't touch this on that
A
bitch.
nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into right
There you go.
protection
Oh,
scheme,
no.
so he doesn't get hit
My
back
man
there. He's got a
stopped.
chance to step up with supreme
He
confidence
stopped and
and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Stafford now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Flushed out right, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
They gonna miss Davis,
It'll be a
though.
pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Peppers?
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half.
He retired, huh?
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there, and they're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
What that do deep, dude?
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
Good, I still owe you,
and
too.
no
I ain't
run back
forgot.
here. This will be a
Oh,
touchback,
man, you don't
and it
wanna
comes
see
out
this,
to the
man.
25-yard line.
You don't want this trouble, man.
I'm gonna be on here tomorrow, man.
All right, man. Go to sleep, man.
I ain't saying I'm going to sleep now, dog. See, I was about to get off and press leave the party, but now Cindy is like,
nah, man, we in the game. I ain't gonna. I don't want to play you, man.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hit, but you know they'll take that type of result each and every attempt.
And he'll turn and off his back foot. He'll leave this deep. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4.
Like, niggas
Just
was
work with me a
gassing
second
him,
here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages
like the whole
change
team just looked.
I mean, back in the good old days,
They
if you
don't
were
like
at
the
50%,
first.
you
Eli
were doing
Apple
okay.
got
But
burnt.
now,
Thielen burned
you
him
need
for
to
a
be 65
touchdown.
to 70% to
All
be
of them
considered an
getting
elite
bumped.
quarterback.
But they got,
And
you
in
know
this
what
ball
I
game,
mean?
I feel
Niggas
like we're
ain't
playing
playing
old
hard.
school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's into a double team, and it's
That's how we
intercepted.
rocking, E.
It's the
Come on,
linebacker,
man, go.
Alex
Where you
Anzalone.
going?
And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Amendola, the intended receiver.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
See, he's showing his mic up.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Nah, they still get dubbed.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
They still get dubbed, though.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oh, I missed that field goal.
And Lutz missed it to the right. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold. He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it'll be incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. But it's going to be 2nd down.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his window time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must be a heck of a halftime speech.
Maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. From the 50, Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Sheldon Rankins, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Back to throw, Stafford. And for the 3rd time tonight, he's
What the fuck was that?
It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and his guys are going to take over
What the
at
fuck?
the
You said that?
39-yard line.
Hey,
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. So after the INT, it's Brees. Caught on the left side by Gann.
Anzalone ain't no fucking superstar.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That
Oh, that
last
nigga
catch
fucking
short
shit.
of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Oh, Lord, where the ball at?
And he'll
Took his
only
fucking
get a
head
yard
off.
to bring up 3rd and 1.
typically we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
You gotta get off the ball,
A little bit of a
dude.
surprise call there on 3rd and inches that they decided to throw the football. And how difficult is
right
that
there,
for
the
an
ball's gonna
offensive
be done.
line when they look up and see all those extra bodies coming at them?
Tons of bodies coming in. They get a huge sack there.
The ball's
And
gonna be
here's
done.
Morstead now as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
That was close.
20, 250. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The left side completion to Jones. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. The 30, 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, making the 24-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Here we go. Motion.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, the offensive line's been winning the battle at the point of attack throughout this game, but how about that stop by the defensive front? Maybe now they can gather themselves and start to change the momentum a little bit.
A gain of 11 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, 48 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
I could win with him, yeah. I just can't bottom
on
one.
the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
He just can't do certain
After
shit.
the touchdown, wants to kick it off.
Can't scheme with him.
Back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
But I was kind of fucking around at that point. I came out that bad.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Buying time to his left. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. After the sack on 1st down, Stafford And pressure gets to him again.
He let the same nigga
Marcus
sack him.
Davenport dropping him for the second straight play. Might want to think about blocking
like
him here
that
on
playbook.
third down. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. To throw is Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle.
What I really don't like.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be marked down inside of New Orleans 10. A big play there for Detroit. 56 yards. Steps away to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
That dude by the fumble.
5-yard touchdown. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. And the touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game. Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Lions will take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
56. Silver.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Going up top. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Jermaine Kearse.
Oh, that's Jermaine
68 yards. And the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game. Extra point good by Prater. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
He made it a little closer.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Brees. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down on the counter. Here's Kamara.
Oh, my God. What a ball at?
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
21. 51 to Mike, boys, 51. Tonight.
On 2nd and 7, Brees. Pass incomplete. 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away.
That's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage, knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times, and made a nice play.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
We go 21. Attack. 40's mark. 40's a mark. 40's a mark. Switch up. Hey, Steve 6.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara.
Oh, my God.
For one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. A give. This is Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn there after giving up the first down. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara.
Retarded, though.
And the result here,
nigga letting the Saints line dominate him.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall.
Oh, that's crazy,
been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football, get it out. We got creative turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed. Because they actually overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure, or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. And Lutz's kick is good.
They couldn't stop the run.
Push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we got to find 2 scores, so, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
I came out there playing around, man. Going crazy in the 6. Stafford was some of it.
Now it's Stafford.
Look at that shit, dog.
And this is intercepted. And
the man wide open, bro.
Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the return stops
fucking man wide open, dude. Nigga got him beat bad.
Now they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Well, that boy wide open. Williams caught that shit way in the back.
Breeze is looking to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The first down carry here for Johnson.
I don't know who the fucking running back
is. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Charles, we saw a lot of points
man.
this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. They've got to go
Boy, that nigga missing some wide open nigga pissing me off. He overthrowing them niggas so bad to the point of being intercepted.
Son, that nigga is horrible.
I can't believe that dude. Melvin C with Jordan and Michael.
Ooh, nigga put up some numbers, 33, 23.
You text that boy Mel?
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter.